We need to stop. Serious. We'll try saving it as a stop it now. Thank you. It's working again for a few minutes, so we'll see. It reset everything though. I had to like refind my file and everything, so I don't know what is going on. Okay, you're getting off. You're being such a brat right now. Get off here. But thank you. How's the painting going, sir? Blah blah blah. Because it's not your model, it's the other person's. Lurk. Oh my gosh, all my antivirus things are popping out, so restarted. There we go. You guys can still hear the music okay? Let's get this back. Try this. Thank you. Thank you. Oops, wrong thing. Yeah, usually when I restart my computer, it seems to help. I still don't know why it doesn't to begin with, but gotta take what you get, I guess. Ah, looking for the eraser. Let's try this one. I'll do this. To be fair, yeah, once you turn a human off permanently, you can't really bring them back. Aha, I know why she looks weird. She has no eyebrows right now. I was like, why does she look kind of weird? Because neither one has eyebrows, but we'll do this in a minute. I'll do some All right, now it's time for the brushy brush part. So we are going to zoom out. Was Dr. Frankenstein a necromancer then? We're going to do a very light, not light. It's not big enough. We'll try 300. That looks better. They had the special touch, right? Oops. I guess it helped us on the right layer to erase stuff. So her hair is coming along a little bit. A little extra helps with the... Now we're going to do some highlighting. Is that not light enough, maybe? Okay, it's light enough. I just wasn't doing dark enough. do it. Try this one. No, ow! What is with the claws, lady? Someone needs their toes trimmed tonight. What is going on with this? Okay. I just got stabbed by my cat. That's not nice. Here. Come say hi. Yeah, rude, right? She just like clawed my arm. So I wasn't giving her enough attention, apparently. Select, deselect. Oh, and she came back. Here, come say hi to everyone since you're being a brat, anyways. Be like, I'm gonna say hi. No, the camera's there. Kitty dance. There you go. You get a kitty dance. Yeah, sit, baby. She doesn't mean to hurt me, but when she puts her claws out, she likes to like do the baking biscuits or kneading, whatever you want to call it. And she she does it on my throat sometimes when I'm trying to sleep, and I'm like, ah, claws and throat. Hey, Nico. She's my baby though, my big baby. I don't like kisses, but you're my wife. I just cleaned it off. How'd you get fur on it already, you weirdo? Okay. I'm gonna do the highlights in her hair now. If the cat will let me. So for this, we're gonna go even lighter. You can see some of the blending in there, kind of. I might need to go darker on some of her shadows. But we'll see in a minute how it looks with the highlighting. So go even lighter. We'll try this. No, wait. Let's try it. Oops. Right. So on a new layer, make sure I'm on the right, because you don't want to do it on the same layer. You want to do it on different layers. You have to sit down though. You're in my way. Go sit, please. Turn your butt around. Thank you. Almost too orangey. I cannot draw good lines in here yet. There we go. Okay. Cancel. And I'll fix the... Woo! I don't want to do that big. I'm going to try darkening her shadowing a little bit. Not too much. We're going to try to do a little tiny bit just to see if it looks nicer. Yeah, I think it looks a little better there. And then this, you can darken a little more. And then for this, we'll get rid of the eraser so it's not. And then we're going to do a tiny bit of darker shadowing on her bangs, because the bangs that are right by the forehead, like the very tips of them, tend to have like a little extra shadow on them. Oh, I don't like how this looks. Oops. Get rid of this, because she doesn't need the highlights at the wrong part of her hair. There we go. So we'll do a little bit of extra shadowing on the dark area. So we'll do underneath that. I do a lot of layers on my hair. But it's one of my favorite things to color, so. It gives it a little extra. Actually, get do this. And do this one. And then do a little do this underneath her, and then we'll take that down a bit. There you go. So her hair is done. So we're gonna do his hair next. I always do like the hair and stuff first. Usually the eyes as well. Of course, her eyes are closed, so you can't see them. Actually, we should probably do her eyebrows so she stops looking like a weirdo. Where is? Oops, okay, I gotta move this layer up. Okay, we'll do her eyebrows up here. That looks better, right? She has eyebrows now. Except for I don't like this one. We'll do There we go. Now she has eyebrows. So we were gonna work on his. Thank you. So we'll do. So I was struggling with him a little bit because I wanted his ears to kind of match his hair more, but so I'll have to do a lot lighter on his dog ears. But we'll start with his hair first, anyways. If I can find where his hair is. This is. What's this? Aha! Found his hair. Let me save again. And we're going to, I love this eyedropper because you can pick the color you want and then modify down here. Oh, you guys can't see it because my picture's in the way. So down here's a little, where my video is in the corner, it has like the color picker swatcher thing. So I'm able to, like, eyedrop the color and then make it darker if I want. Okay, so we'll do this. So we're going to start coloring his hair. Make sure I made a new layer, because I forget that a lot. Okay. So his hair is going to be a little easier to do because the hair back here is all going to be dark. It's going to be dark back here because of how his hair is. Ha, thank you, Alex. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so do that. Yeah, I can't wait to do, so my chippies aren't as detailed usually, so I really can't wait to do one of my fuller works in this program. So it's either going to be, I mean, I did some of Himiko in here, but I'm going to do some other ones too. Either way, I'm excited to do it. And his hair's a little easier too, since he doesn't have as long of hair. I guess we'll do, I'm trying to figure out how to shade underneath the dog ears, because I've never really done it. Do some. Whoops, wrong thing. I want the pen tool. So I'm so used to the pen tool in Photoshop still being like where you just highlight stuff. It's still a little difficult for me to get used to it on here. there's this hair started. So now we're going to do the next shadowing. Same color, just with a brush tool to make it very light. Oops. Not what I want to do. I want to erase it. And so we're going to lighten this one up. I'm going to try. So you want to be able to see the shadow, but you still want to be able to see the hair underneath it, the darker one. His highlights also me a little weird because the dog ears are kind of in the way. But now we'll do a little lighter color for him. There we go. Sometimes like it just doesn't look right to me, so I go back and like switch stuff. I'm gonna hit you in the head because you keep putting your head in the way. I know you're such a sweetheart, but not right now. Are we getting up? I lost where I was. I think this highlight? Yes, okay. So there's his head, and then we gotta do his little... Gotcha. So we're gonna do a little lighter now for him. And then we're gonna do his highlight now. So you're only gonna see part of it because of the way his hair is. Yeah, you got fur everywhere. I don't know how you do this. I swear this cat gets fur so many places. So we're gonna do the pen tool for this. So okay, I don't know if I like that color, so let's try this. Okay. Ooh, that's a really weird color. Let's try this instead. That's better. Oh, now it's Makozilla, I think? Oh, it's Hellcat. Oops. Okay. So his hair would be around here. high up, I think. There you go. Let's see if this looks better. Oh my gosh, this is... There we go. Maybe let's do this. Let's see. There we go. I'm leaving it out. It's fine. So we are going to go back to this and see if I need to lighten it off. No. And then we're going to do... I guess we can try doing the darker shading. I don't know if you'll see it very well, but we'll try it. So we'll do... Like these. Okay, so his hair is done now too. So let's save this now. So I did the pink on her ears, but I haven't done her actual, I'll give him his eyebrows too, I guess. So, oops. So we'll do his eyebrows. On his... There you go. He has eyebrows now. So we'll work on the doggy ears next. And his tail. He has like a poofy, woofy tail. I don't know what I was thinking when I originally drew these guys, but they were cute, so I'm sticking with it. So we'll do a little darker here. He has floppy doggy ears. Unfortunately, you don't see much of the one back here because of, oh my gosh, you gotta stop, cat. I make the habit of saving quite often because of stuff that's happened in the past where things got deleted. Thank you, cat. I'm gonna switch my leg was going numb. It's always my right leg too. It's really weird. Okay. Oh, we gotta do his tail on the shading on his tail. So we'll do the same layer for the tail shading. Oops. Well, growing up, we had a Macintosh computer, and it always crashed on us. Okay, we'll try this for his tail and see if that works. Okay, we're going to go in here and harden this up and erase some of these areas. Alright, so now, oops, right there too. Zoom out. Now we can try do soft shading. So I always do a layer of hard shading, then I do a layer of soft shading for the shadow, and same for usually for the highlights I do the hard highlight only for the top of the head and stuff. But then I do like soft highlighting for all the rest. For the ears, there's not gonna be any hard highlighting. There's gonna be like softer. Okay, we'll try this and see. Make sure my brush is set for very low. Am I on the wrong layer? I am. Oh my gosh, I'm on the wrong layer. This is okay. I was totally doing it behind the thing so you couldn't see it. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, we're gonna actually just soft shading go a little. Okay. You zoom out. I'm gonna go back to the bigger brush to get rid of this stuff. Select it. Oops, deselect. And then we're gonna lighten this up a little bit. We're down to no, I don't want that. It's too much. We'll try this one. Okay, now we're going to do a lighter. So this one's not going to be as big as some other ones. We might have to make this a little lighter, but we'll see. We're going to maybe make this a little tiny bit lighter, so we'll see. That's a little better. Now we can mess with this and here's our puppy. Yep, there's our little puppies. Thank you for the hydrate. So now we'll move on to her cat ears. Man, the sun sets outside. It's really pretty right now. So we did the pink, but now we're going to do the black. And when I'm doing black on like art and stuff, I tend to, you can see the sunlight on my face. Look like I have an orange face. I always start with like a lighter black because you can't really shade black. So I always go like a more of a charcoal, and then I can usually get the shading of the black in there. I might still have to lighten them up a little bit, but we'll see. And I don't remember what color eyes I was planning to give him. I'll probably give him green eyes. That seems about right. So we'll do the pen tool. So you can see the black on there because I made him more of a gray color. Now her tail. My bunny ears, yeah, they're huge, right? They're like, oops, wrong side. They're as like tall as my arm, my forearm. It's ridiculous. I love them though. I love your reaction. Okay, we're gonna actually harden this up. We'll try this. Oh, let's see, Miko. Someone's like, my door just creaked and freaked me out for a second. Okay, zoom out. Now it's time for the shadowing. So I love this watercolor brush tool, and there's different like settings you can use on it too. You can use like a chalk setting. You can use kind of a lot of everything, but we're sticking with the watercolor because I really like the watercolor effect. We'll try 500. Then we will zoom in for the tail, just so I don't mess it up. We will do 300 for the tail. And for the watercolor brush, even if I set it at a high setting, like I have it at 300 right now, if you don't press that hard, it won't be that big. Like, you guys see how the big circle is right there? But if I only go like this, oops, let me try something else. If I just go like a little bit, it's not going to do as big of a circle. So you can control the pressure, which is really kind of cool. That's one thing I just really like about the tablet. You can actually like control the pressure and the strokes and stuff. Yeah, I really like it. So we're gonna lighten this a little bit. Maybe a little more. Okay, and we're gonna do And then now we're going to do the... So to highlight black, it's kind of... You kind of just have to use like a light gray and then determine like exactly how light you want the highlights. So we're going to zoom in again. Because for some reason I find it better when I'm zoomed in to work with stuff. But that's just me, because I'm weird. Now we're gonna do a lower brush too. So maybe we'll try the 500. Nope. Okay. There we go. I tend to know like where I wanted to like kind of stroke the fade off. I tend to be that's my last area I work with. So like I start there and then I kind of just like drag it to let it fade out. That makes sense. Now tail's gonna be a little harder because what we're gonna do. So I'm not sure that's light enough for what I want. So I'm going to make it a tad lighter. And then... Ooh, it's not the right layer. Ooh. Where is the right layer? Okay, I lost the layer I needed. This one? Nope. I guess I did it on... Oh, it's gonna say that because I did it on the wrong layer. It's okay. It works. We're gonna save it. What to work on next? We only have a couple minutes, but I guess we'll start on her skirt because skirts are fun. I should probably actually I'll give him his mouth some color because he kind of doesn't have any mouth right now. So for the, we're gonna do for the, it's gonna be like a pinkish color, but it's not gonna be like bright pink. Try this color and see if it works well. I do not like that color. We'll do it more red. Okay, that'll work. We'll do that for his mouth. Thank you for the hydrates. Zoom in. Let's get this fixed up on his mouth. These zombies look weird. Right now it looks like he put on his lipstick very bad. He totally missed most of his mouth. That's one thing I'm not very good at drawing his lips. I've only done it on my succubus, and it's been kind of a struggle, but I really want to get better at drawing those. I feel like whenever I try to draw lips, they always look like a duck. Look at that. He looks all happy now, right? So now we'll go do her skirt. Or at least start it. So do the same thing. I do the drop tool. Now we're going to do a little darker. That's another thing I really like about, I mean, you can do it in Photoshop too. But, you can change, like, I do them on separate layers because if I don't like the color I do for, like, a certain shading or a certain something, I can always darken or lighten it via layer. Whereas if it's blended together, it's a lot, like, if it's all in one, smushed one layer, it's really hard to, like, switch one color around. Or, like, I've done it before where I was coloring, I did the flat color on a character and I couldn't decide on hair color, so I took different pictures of her with the different hair color to ask people, like, on my art page, like, hey, which color do you like best with her? And it was nice because I was able to, like, switch it to that and then do the shading switch, or then shade afterwards. So, I mean, you can switch the shading too, but it's not as easy. But yeah, once it's, I flatten my images before I, like, put them online, but until then, I keep them as layers because it's so much easier. Ah, that's gonna bother me. Excuse me, let me fix this real quick before it drives me nuts. Oops, not that much. I just want that little area gone. I always find little bits that I forgot to clean up and it drives me nuts. There we go. Okay, now we can do, oh, we're not going to do it that big because we want to do, oops, color in there. It's almost like coloring too with the pen tool, like coloring books. And I'll erase that eventually. So I always start with getting the underneath parts of the skirt, and I don't know if it's going to be dark enough. We'll see. And she's going to have, because her shirt's really big, there's going to be shading showing on there. Because when your shirt, like, overhangs, you're going to definitely have some shading. I don't like the... So we'll do that. And I'm being messy right now because I'm going to go back and clean it up. Just a little too... I'll try the 60 instead. So the pleated, the ones that are like this one, and this one are kind. Or this one's kind of on the top. It's also overlapping. These are. I try to make a pleated skirt hair. So there's not as much shadowing on here. Though when I do the soft shadowing, I will definitely add some in there to give it the effect. Oop, my music stopped. Oh, it was working so good and I decided to stop. Oops. There we go. And also the shadowing, because the pleats are closer together up on top, you're not going to have as much shading there. It's going to be thinner. Come on. You got a couple minutes left. You can do it. And do this. Save really quick. It looks kind of off on the screen, but it's more of a burgundy color here. I don't know why the screen makes it look kind of like a brown. Not that there's anything wrong with brown, just Whoa. I don't know why it jumped to 700. That's crazy. Oops. What is going on here? Oh, it jumps to the eraser. That's why. Derp. So I wanted this one at 700. View, zoom out. So now we're going to lighten this up. And do, let's try this. Oops. Let's try. I guess we'll just do it with the highlights. So we're going to do, I had 200 for the highlights here. Move this above. Whoops, not that far up. All right. We'll finish the skirt and then we'll call it for the stream tonight. But man, we're going to do really quick. Do some. Nope, not quite yet. Let's see, where is... Make this a little darker, I guess, to make them stand out a little better. It's too dark. There you go. So there's her skirt, and we are going to call it here so I can go eat dinner because I am starving. I haven't eaten a lot today. So, but yeah, here's my drawing so far. I'm actually going to probably finish it tonight because I'm in the mood to. After I take off these giant ears before I smack anything. But yeah, it's a pleated skirt. So thank you all for coming. Bye!